All right, and we are live. So we're going to be waiting for a few more people to, well, we'll be waiting for people to come and join us here. And we're going to have my phone, please, and turn off. Can you close the door? Okay. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining us and tuning in. This is again Drink Manila Hot Happy Hour plus one. But actually, today it's not just plus one; it's actually plus two. So we're going to be having a special guests. We're going to have special guests with we're going to be with some celebrity models and DJ Christi McGarry and Eduardo Lara today. So it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be fun. We're going to be talking about their what they're doing now. So they have this thing. It's called Fit Together sessions, and we're gonna be finding out how you can also join this. So they have like an IG page for this as well. We're going to be seeing them just right after their Pilates workout that they had today. And so basically, it's going to be a cool down session with Drink Manila happy hour. We're also, we're going to be making a really nice post workout cocktail for post workout drink, recovery drink with them. And we're going to be sharing some really nice cocktails as well. So I hope you guys stay tuned and stay with us until the end of the show because you guys are going to be learning a lot and you definitely are going to be enjoying this particular show. I first met these guys during a competition for Drink Manila. It was a celebrity bartending competition. It was so much fun working with them, and I am really looking forward to having them on this show. So I think they're ready. You guys are ready? Thumbs up if you guys are ready. I think I'll be pulling them on. All right, off the backstage and into the mainstream. And here you go. Hey, Christy. Hey, guys. Hi, Eduardo.
Hello. Hey y'all. Hey guys.
All
Happy
right.
to
So,
be
so thank you so much for saying yes to our invitation. It's nice to be working with you again. The last
Yes, so
time we
good to
saw each other was during the competition.
yeah. Yes. It's nice to drink with you again. Yeah. We never say no to a good time.
well, well, we are definitely going to be drinking, but like I know you guys just came back from you just finished the workout, so I did promise you guys that I was going to go and give you guys a nice recipe for a post workout or recovery drink. So maybe we can start with that.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
We're game.
yeah. So actually, yeah. So okay. So I also asked you guys what you guys had in your fridge or in at home. The fruits that you had, and you said you had strawberries and bananas, which is perfect. That's like a it's like a marriage. Made in heaven. It's like a fruit marriage. So that's perfect. So you have your bananas and your strawberries. Um, can you prepare that already, and then ask you to do a blender? So earlier I was telling you that I was making a so this is going to be a really nice non-dairy drink, by the way. So it's a shake, right? And
Yes.
I was saying that I just made you guys a fresh batch of cashew nuts or cashew milk. So
Yeah. Super.
that comes from Palawan as well. And I know I also sent you guys a bit of honey that's also from Palawan. So all
Smells
those cashews they come from the resort we have in Palawan,
amazing.
and also the honey. So we use it in the resort. So I have a sample for you guys there.
Yay.
There you
Smells so
go.
good. So excited to try this. Yes. Amazing.
Okay, so I know you guys also have some bartending tools there. You guys have jiggers, so let's measure it. Let's bring out that really nice
Yeah.
jigger you guys won during the celebrity throwdown event. All right,
Okay.
okay. So let's do the jigger. Let's do so there's two of you. So let's do a total of 180 ml of cashew milk.
The cashew
So
milk.
for you,
Should we put it into? Maybe we're straight into the. Should we just
No,
go
just
straight into?
put it in the blender. Just go straight in the blender. But it's gonna be a non-dairy milkshake with bananas and strawberries. I thought that it would be really nice and refreshing for you guys to have right after that workout you have.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
So do you guys you guys like you guys have you ever tried cashew milk before?
Oh, that's why I was like, I'm actually really excited to try it. Which one should we? Are they both the same? You said.
They're the same or what?
So okay, so there's two types, and I don't know what you guys want to use. But the first one, I think the bigger bottle, the one with the kind of like the, I think what Eduardo's, if you can try it, there's one that has bits in it, so that's the one that I didn't what do you call this, put into a strainer. I didn't strain that.
Yeah, I can see the difference. Yes.
Okay, so
That makes sense.
if you want, you can try the one that's not strained, and then the one that's strained, we'll just keep it just to try later. Because that one, I had a really special bag that I had strained it with. It took a while to strain, but it just makes it more refined. So I just wanted to get your comments on what you thought about that milk. It's a really nice alternative to dairy. So you have soy milk. You got what are the other alternatives to soy milk? So I mean to milk. So you have cashew milk, which is that.
Oh my god, it's delicious.
Yeah.
My god, I want to eat that with my cereal and with everything now.
You guys, yeah.
Wow, it's delicious. That's really good.
So much better than regular.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so at the resort in Palawan, when I make that, I actually mix it with like fruits. So it's kind of like a fruit bowl. Instead of like using yogurt, I actually use that. I use you guys. So which one do you prefer to use?
I thicker consistency, actually.
The thicker one?
Yeah, for me. Well, for a shake, it makes more sense.
For the shake, yeah. Yeah, it's for a smoothie. That's perfect for a smoothie.
Okay, so let's go. 180?
180 ml of that, cashew milk.
Here we have 30.
That's 30. Yeah, the big one's 30. Yeah.
All right.
Might as well put everything inside. How
yeah,
you finished it?
I finished it.
Okay, so and then you got your bananas.
Okay, so cool. What happened is after the workout, I just ate the bananas.
Oh, you ate the banana. Okay, strawberries then.
But I have peach and I have.
We still have our strawberries. I think he did it on impulse, and I was like, we need that banana.
I didn't know the banana was part of it.
Okay, strawberries. That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, but I'm sure it's still gonna taste good because the consistency of the milk. We have ice.
We have peach and.
But the peaches are for the other cocktail.
Okay.
The peaches are for the other cocktail.
But I think the strawberries will do.
Okay, so we have.
So just do like around. Yeah, put it all in there because there's no banana.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And then and then ice.
I will kill him later. Don't worry. I just said okay. I was like, "Where's the banana?" And he's like, I was like,
"Oops." Just remember the taste of the banana when you're making it later.
I will.
I think would that be like 2 cups of ice? Just put it all in.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll definitely repeat the recipe as well because.
Right.
How can we order more almond milk from you?
When I start making it, I'm actually gonna be. I'm just playing around with it. And I'm gonna be selling that as well, but it's gonna be on the back end. But I can make you some. And by the way, when I did that, when I did the cashew milk, it's cashew milk. And some vanilla and also a little bit of honey. So it's all natural. No,
It's amazing.
no sugar. So it's great, right? So yeah, so okay, so
Yes.
then close it up, blend it in. I'm gonna mute you because it's gonna be really, really
Honey or no?
noisy.
Should we add any honey in
Do you
there?
have your glasses already? Oh yes, and a little bit of honey. You just probably need like 15 ml of honey, not too much. Up to you guys of how sweet you wanna make it. But for me, it just needs a little, just a little bit. 15 ml, it's perfect.
Okay.
Mm. Cool. Okay, so
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. You guys ready?
Okay, I'm gonna run.
Go. All right. So while Eduardo is blending this really nice post workout shake. So yeah, we were discussing earlier. I actually sent them the cashew milk, and it's really really healthy. It's a great alternative to milk. So if you have if you're lactose intolerant, or you maybe you're vegan already, and you really don't want to be having any milk, this is really a great alternative. So what I did was I had like 6 cups of water to a kilo actually of cashew, but that's just one set. So you can actually still like you can put it in the bag, and you can make sure that the cashew and the milk is separated, and then you can actually redo it again and use it again. So it's a really cool. How you guys doing? You guys good? You guys good? Okay, so if that's fine, then I'm gonna turn on the mute. Okay, all right.
all right.
Let's pour it in and let's try that. I actually made my own already ahead of time. So mine's
Oh, you
here.
did. You're prepared.
Yeah. I am. I am.
Except yours has a banana.
Well, mine has a little bit of banana, but I'm sure yours will taste really, really good as well. Mm.
Wow, that's my favorite boss workout from now.
Wow. Man,
All
that
right. Right?
milk makes all the difference. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's a really interesting nutty flavor, a creamy nutty flavor to it, no?
Really interesting. Thank you for the tip. I never drink this milk before. It's amazing.
You're welcome. You are
Thank you.
welcome. I actually started playing around with it because we had a guest over at one of our shows, one of our episodes, and we were talking and this specific guest, she was a bartender. She's a bartender, and she was actually selling horchata, which is basically rice milk. So I said that,
Horchata.
okay, so yeah. So she was doing horchata. So I'm like, oh, horchata, okay, it's a great alternative to. It has also like a milky consistency. So I said that, okay, I think like the cashew milk might be really really interesting. So I started playing around with it, and that's what I came up with for now. But it's great because like you have your cashew milk base, and then you can do you can add a little bit chocolate if you want. You have chocolate nibs with you. You can just put it in the blender and do the chocolate nibs. It'll taste really really yummy too. Or peanut butter if you want.
It's super simple, but same time super the nutrients. It's natural and
Yeah, it's healthy. Oh,
healthy.
it's
Yeah.
so
That is
good.
not-
It's so
all
good.
in all, really
Well,
I'm
good.
glad you guys are enjoying the first one.
Yeah, once you
I'm
start
glad you guys are enjoying.
yeah, please let us know. Because we go
I
by-
will. I'll let you guys
Yeah.
know. Well, anyway, okay, so that's the first drink that we have, and let's go and get into our conversation here. So okay, so I was telling the viewers that so this is live now, but we do reach a lot of people on the recorded Drink Manila Happy Hour. So it's gonna be help. This episode is definitely gonna be helping out a lot of people. So what we wanted to find out was we want to talk about. So what is Christy and Eduardo doing now? I mean, you guys are always out and about. You guys are DJs. You guys are fit, but at the same time, you try to really balance things out. And I know that you have this session. It's called Fit Together. Can you tell us more about Fit Together?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, me and Eduardo, as you know, we're a real life couple, and we are also DJs. And fitness enthusiast, and he's actually a certified coach. So we had this concept or idea during, once lockdown had begun, to try to motivate people to stay fit, because as we know, even myself, it has gone through our own sort of unmotivational like hills and valleys during this pandemic. So we thought, how do we encourage people or inspire people or motivate people to stay fit? So there was a show. It was produced by Digistar and Metamorphosis. They also we co-created the concept to have a weekly show where we can hold Zoom workouts, live workouts, but at the same time, not only letting people in on like our personal workout routine, because we often get asked those questions, but we also wanted to introduce an experiment with other different types of body movements and exercises. So we've invited guest instructors, both locally and internationally. Like today, it was my friend Courtney from New York City who taught us Pilates. And it's a 12-hour time difference. So
that's like 5 a.m. That's really early. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. She woke up really early.
She woke up 3 or 3.
So sad I didn't miss it. I would have next time. I'm gonna go and try that class. But like, but really definitely looking forward to that. Now that I know that the format's that way, it's also pretty cool.
Yeah, every week is different.
Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 4 p.m.
Yeah, and every week is also different. And yeah, it was awesome. And what we were mentioning, I guess one of the upsides about the lockdown is I get to connect with my friend from New York, I get to attend one of her classes through a Zoom call. I mean, that wasn't something that was quite, maybe some people were doing online classes before internationally, but the connection to the digital realm has been a lot more active.
Yeah. Right now, it's a lot of people is really doing those online classes. They're really like more in the cell phone somehow, or even like connected to the internet. So it's a good thing. Then we can, like, as she said, bring people from different places and share the experience with people. So it's not a boring workout that happens most of the time. You don't want to do it because it's the same thing. So that's why we want to think about body, mind, and soul. So we bring these three together and bring people from, as I said, from different places, from different areas to talk and to also work out with us.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. So I mean, how do the viewers get to join that class? Do they contact you straight away from like your IG pages? I know you guys have an Instagram page as well. So how do they contact you?
Super simple, super easy. If you go to either of our Instagrams, we have the link in our bio for the registration form. You just have to fill out the very basic form of basic information, and then they send you the Zoom link weekly. We also update you with what workout it is. And another fun thing about Fit Together is since being DJs, we also like to infuse music in every facet or every aspect of our lives. It's a really important thing for us, and we thought, why not include a different music playlist to infuse into our workout every week. So we've already done, I think, 7 weeks. Every week has been different. We've done like 90s. We've done Black Queen commemorating like divas. We've done hip hop. We haven't done rock and roll yet, but we're going to. This week was disco. So yeah, so that's another fun thing that we like to do. And you can just drop us a DM, easily fill out the registration form, then you're in our database, and we send you a Zoom link invite weekly.
Awesome. I mean, from the start and the onset of the pandemic, and you were saying that you did have your low. You guys did have your lows because I guess, was it because of worry? What was the reason why you felt like, or was it because you were scared? What was that negativity that you guys felt first, during the onset of the pandemic? And then you've now pivoted to doing so many things.
Yeah, I think in the beginning, everyone had your ups and downs. There's a lot of information, a lot of things happening in the world, right? Was one thing, and now we are living different lifestyle. So there was a time that we were just like thinking, what's going on? Where are you gonna go? You know, much more being a foreigner in another country. I have my family back to Brazil too, and
Yeah.
we just realized that the best way is getting stronger to face what's going on right now, getting stronger, not just your body and your mind too. So putting this together and keeping positive and trying to spread a little bit more information and wellness about little things that we know, because we're not good in everything, but small things that we can share and help people. That's was the good starter for us to start to think about the show. And also I have a group called Impact. It's me and other 3 guys from different countries too. And we have the same idea, thinking about the body, mind, and soul, meaning that we are trying to exercise those 3 areas to have a good balancing life. And what's like this, friends, influencing friends and giving good vibes and positive vibes, and become a group. And now we become a bigger community. And that's the thing, see the bright light, see the bright side of the story.
Yeah, I think it's just like an exchange of energy, because like you mentioned before, I think it was just like an overload of information and misleading information and information that's also not getting anywhere, or the lack of information all at once about the pandemic or what's going on. And on top of that, I also had things going back. I'm a Filipino American, but I was born and raised there. So just hearing all the things going on in the States, with the racism and the Black Lives Matter movement, and a lot of things were hitting home. But I was also feeling really helpless, being so far away. And I think a lot of people were feeling that. So it was a lot, like I said, a lot of peaks and valleys. I think it was just about learning how to exchange and elevate the proper type of energy to not stay in those lower parts of the valleys for so long. But it's also completely normal. I think it's normal for us to go through that. I don't want anyone to turn a blind eye to it necessarily. It's okay to face it, but try to find the light at the same time.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, I think everybody had to go through that, and there's a lot of people still going through that. But what's important to note is that you definitely need to stay positive. And, if you're staying positive, then you're still in control of, your narrative. And as long as you're in there, then, it's always a good thing. I'd rather be positive than staying home and just, keep on worrying, right? Worrying really doesn't do anything. But it's great. I mean, thank you so much for all those insights. I mean, these are things that people really want to hear and people need to hear. So it's like, it's always that question now, like, did you pivot during the pandemic? And are you enjoying working at home? I mean, I'm sure you guys miss going out, because I miss going out. I've been itching to get out of, like, I've been wanting to fly back to Palawan, and I'm like, I really want to leave Manila, but like, where would be like the first place you would fly off to if you're allowed already, once it's allowed?
Like locally or internationally, or both?
Both.
Okay, let's do locally first.
I'd want to go to Palawan as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd want to go to Palawan.
Contact me.
Yeah, we were actually, what sucks is we were planning our first trip to, we were planning our first trip to Surigao, because we've covered pretty much all the beach or island destinations in the Philippines, except Surigao, and all of our friends were like, Surigao. We're like, okay, we're planning a trip. And then boom, the lockdown and quarantine. Yeah, so we've been putting that on hold. So that's definitely on our list. Definitely on our list to go check out.
I had a friend who definitely Surigao is beautiful, especially if you like surfing. I mean, it's not the beaches they have there are mostly it's really for surfers, but the energy that you have there, I mean, the vibe, for sure, guys are gonna fall in love with the Surigao, because there's a lot of like really different bars with a lot of like really different characters. It's fun. It's such a fun surfer town. It's so much fun. But yeah, first thing, go to the beach. I've been
Yeah.
I've been kind of lucky. I've been driving. I've already driven twice out of Manila. I've been to Subic and Bataan. So
Oh, lucky you.
that was pretty good too. It was like wow, I cannot tell you enough how amazing it felt to actually see trees. A lot of trees, a lot of green instead of like buildings. It was just amazing. I felt like, suddenly like it's like a drug, you've been uplifted right away. So
Totally. I think
yeah, I mean yeah, definitely. But I'm gonna go and take this opportunity also to invite you guys when we're more free to travel already. But let's go and do something in my resort in Palawan for sure. Like, you guys can do your Pilates or yoga and you still do your workouts. Maybe come do something about it. Since you guys are all doing like the wellness, because before the lockdown, I was actually I already planned some wellness sessions with some friends of mine who are flying over, and I would love to have you guys over there. Maybe have fit together in San Vicente.
Where's your resort? You know what? I think we've been there, to be honest. I think we shot a Corona commercial there.
Have you?
It's San Vicente, right?
Wait, what commercial?
For Corona.
Yeah, Club Agutaya.
Yeah, I think
Oh yeah, I wasn't there, but yes.
we kept hearing.
Yeah. I wasn't there. You guys shot.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I know.
That's awesome. But come back and do your fit together over there.
That place is amazing. Oh wow, that's such an undiscovered part of Palawan. Goes to El Nido. We're like, oh, we're San Vicente,
Yeah.
and then wow, this is incredible because you have it's like a long stretch of beach, and it's just you guys. So it's like it's like a massive private resort.
Yep.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. Great.
Okay. Next project for us would be to do a boot camp of some sort, like a wellness camp in San Vicente.
Game for that. You have the space for it, so it'd be
we can have the things during the day, and of course
party at night.
DJ and
then we have the party at night.
Of course,
that's the guys call a balanced life.
Absolutely.
that is a balanced life, and that's what we should have. We should be able to make sure that we're eating right, we're exercising, and at the same time we still need fun. So we gotta do our party sessions with DJs and drinking as well. Totally like a balanced life. So we're talking about balanced life already. How do you think like and we're trying to stay healthy and stuff. Can you give some tips on how to start your health your health journey, your wellness journey?
I think one of the hardest things for most people is just getting up and doing it, but it's like going to the gym. It's the hardest thing is getting to the gym, like getting that motivation to get your gym clothes on and commit to going there.
Yeah, have the right routine to start.
But once you do it and once you're there, you work. Like I know sometimes I feel really lazy and like he drives me to the gym, for example. But once I'm there, I'm like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm in this, I'm going to, So I think it's just initial push of mentally unblocking yourself to just get up and do it. Like, don't even hesitate or think about it. Don't even say I'm going to stay on my phone another 30 minutes or I'm going to eat another meal and I'm going to wait. No, just get up and do it. Get that first push. And once you start, you're going to repay yourself after, thank yourself after.
I really think you're supposed to find what you like to do first. Start with the sport or things that you like to do, the way your body like to move. So if a basketball, if a yoga, if it's Pilates, or even if it's a martial art or something like this is going to be much better. So from there, you start slowly going to those classes or at least starting stretching, warming up, and trying to have a little cardio. And so your body is going to recognize it the next time, going to be a little bit easier. So start slow. First of all, find something that you really like to do. Something you like, either like play tennis or golf or whatever. Something you like, you're going to like. And then start slow. Don't go too much 100% the first day or second day. You're going to be too much toward or you're gonna get too crazy that you say, oh, it's not for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
my
think,
advice.
like you said, like find something that you can have fun while doing it. Because when it starts to feel like a job, then you don't enjoy it as much. But if you find a niche in where you can stay fit and enjoy it, then that'll work out. And another tip is find a community or people that help motivate you and that want to have like similar goals or similar, that can help push you, or that you can build or go start your fitness journey on together if you feel like unmotivated to do it alone. That's again why we have our pack, our wolf pack called Impact, exactly for this reason, to help motivate and inspire each other, especially for people that need that initial push. So yeah, join our pack, you guys, if you guys want to start as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely joining you guys. Definitely, I will join you guys in your next session next week. Hopefully, I'll figure out how to do that, because we have a Drink Manila session at 5. So let me figure out. But definitely one of these days I'm going to be joining one of your sessions. But yeah, guys, the people who are watching here and the ones who are listening in and tuning in, the first thing really, if you want to start your journey into health, into fitness, is get up your asses and do something.
Just do it. Just try it.
Just do it. Just try it.
Another thing is,
what else can we talk about? So what other tips that you guys have? Like I mean, like you guys, how many times did you hit the gym when we were allowed to?
He would go, I guess, almost every day.
Were you in the gym daily? Was it a daily? Almost every day?
Yeah. For him, yeah, because he's really disciplined. But I was more like a 4.
What do you guys miss? What do you guys miss using at the gym? Is it the weights, or is it like seeing friends over? What is like the top 3 most? What are the top 3 things that you actually miss about the gym?
Okay, I will start. Number 1 is when you go to the gym and you have other people around, you have the right music playing, and you're there, so you need to do the mission. I think that's something that we need now. Something that you're there, so I need to pay. I need to pay do this job. Now, what else?
The machines, just because there's equipment there that can help you target muscle groups a lot easier than you did if you just did body weight at home, or
But in other hand, I really for me it was really important at this quarantine times, because I learned much more about my body working at home. So working at home, I was finding different movements, like for example, animal flow, or even experiencing more yoga. So I was like, I wasn't getting the buff that when you go to the gym, but I was getting much more definition, and also learning much more about stretching, having more contact with yourself. Of course, there is a side that sometimes you get lazy and doesn't want to do. But as we're talking about tips and stuff.
Okay, I'm losing you guys. Okay. Or is it my internet? I'm not sure if it's me or them.
How is it? Mic check.
You're here. It's you.
Hi. Sorry. I'm not sure if it was. I lost you guys for a minute.
We are okay.
Oh, it's me. Okay, so it's me. So yeah.
You're okay though. Actually, you're okay now.
It's good now.
Okay, I'm gonna try to connect with my phone. Am I okay now? Okay, I'm connecting with my phone.
Okay.
Damn you, PLDT! I had no internet for 5 days last week.
We are here.
Is that better?
Fine. Yeah, you're okay.
So I was just saying that a really good thing for me is at home is have music. So I started the music. Later on, of course, I have a coffee. I like coffee to start my workout. And let's go. Mindset.
Yeah. But another tip I was going to mention is, it's kind of lucky for people who are just starting as well, or want to start. People have access right now more than ever to like unlimited classes and courses and information on the internet that they can have free will to explore what they want. So I encourage
a lot of free classes as well.
many free classes. So we teach free classes. So my friend, I know all my instructor friends are teaching free classes just because they just want to spread the love, you know, and spread the energy. So take advantage of it if you guys want to start your fitness journey. It's super accessible nowadays.
Yeah, right. So, okay, is there anything that you've discovered online during the pandemic? Like, you know, what would be like your favorite? Did you find any interesting classes like that you actually joined yourself? Or have you been because earlier Eduardo was saying that, you know, he actually learned about his body more in home quarantine working out than before.
Exactly. Yeah. Something that I was really interesting and I was really looking for was about animal flow. That's a copy of animal movements.
You're frozen.
We are frozen.
Can you see us, or are we frozen? Check. Yes. Oh, okay. It's just Icy.
We are okay.
Hi guys. Hello viewers.
Yeah, the weather is not very good today. The internet's up and down.
Oh, all right, she's reconnecting, guys.
Hi. I'm really complaining. I swear to God, you know this. You guys are.
We're here. Yeah.
You're in and out, though. You're in and out.
Okay, I am again. Okay, am I back?
Yes.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like terrible. Anyway, yeah. So last few tips. Like, I mean, I'm loving these tips coming from you guys, and I hope there's a lot more people that are listening in also and learning about, you know, how they can and start enjoying and start their fitness journey. Um, so like, I know there's a lot of like free classes. We were talking about free classes earlier. Was there a particular class that you guys found during the pandemic that you really enjoyed?
Yeah, I was saying about the animal flow. That I was really into it and watching almost every day, seeing class and stuff because it's you call the movements of the animals. So that's
Wow.
a very nice way to move different our body because we are always just standing and moving in a certain way. I was the same thing. And when you're like walking, for example, a monkey, the way the monkey walk, or even like different animals, crocodile, duck, different
Scorpion.
animals, scorpion, you are really working and exercise different areas of your body.
Different muscle groups.
Different
Oh, that's
muscle.
interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So did you find when you were doing that for the first few times, did you find yourself feeling some pain or strain because you weren't used to like moving those muscles before?
Yes, exactly. Of course. There are pain, but it's not something that's gonna make you stop.
It's the good kind of
good
pain.
Yes, that's a good one. You feel a little bit more. And
Okay.
another thing, I was doing a course called From Zero to Hero. It's
Okay.
it's from a friend actually from Brazil, and really about body, mind, and soul. So I was really into this thing. The unique problem is in Brazil we are 12 hours, 13 hours the difference now the time zone. So there,
Yeah.
6 p.m. for them. For Brazil was 5 a.m. here for us. So I was really like
Wow.
wake up early.
Sometimes different. Sometimes it was 4 a.m. Sometimes it was like, I was like, you weren't crazy. Good for you.
Wow.
So yeah, it was that I got from the quarantine that online classes now are things from the internet that I get advanced.
But in a way, it's great because you know you were you were in quarantine, so you didn't really have the schedule that you're following regularly. So
No.
you know you managed to do that because if otherwise you would never have been able to participate in that class.
Same with my friends.
So that's
time doesn't
Yeah.
time is not really a fragment, right? Like time is kind of non-existent. Like everything's on pause
Yeah.
right now.
yeah.
So
Time is almost it's pretty much like non-existent. It's basically what you do with your time that's you know that's important. It's not really the time of day or the time of the night. It's basically what you do with it. Yeah, so cool, so interesting. So many interesting things that like people have discovered, especially it's like self-discovery.
Absolutely. Oh, you're breaking up again. One more time.
There. How is that? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You're thank God. So Ed, so you're talking about, of course, wellness again, and how to like, how do you? Okay, so we're talking about all these good things. How do you? So you, I know you guys love to, party too. So how are you doing that side of your life now? Because you're not allowed. We're not allowed to be drinking out in the open anymore. If you're in Makati, you'd probably be whisked into the precinct. They're closing bars and treating people like criminals because they're going to bars.
Oh yeah.
Um, how are you treating that side now? How has that changed? Are you doing in the Philippines they call it right now, it's called inuman. So you have your drinking parties with your friends in Zoom or in some social platforms. How are you guys balancing that out now? Or is it kind of like tilting a little bit more just on the wellness side?
No, I think like we thinking out like for example health, of course, eating and drink as much health as possible. But out at night we have our drinking. I like to drink wine or whiskey and things like this. We have with friends. Sometimes we are playing to make a DJ set, staying connected with the other DJs. We have like online parties. Just what else?
I mean, we still are very social people, so I understand like that aspect is not suffered, but it was difficult, especially mid quarantine when we weren't even allowed to walk our dog. So that was,
Yeah.
So we had our own, personal bonding time, I guess, between just the two of us over some scotch or some couple glasses of wine. But actually, pretty recently, they've been opening up things up on Forbes-town with social distancing.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the same, but the idea of just being out and having enjoying a drink outside was very nostalgic. So, yeah, we still occasionally, especially after we complete a big job or a heavy workout at night, we'll down some beer or some drinks. It's still part of our lifestyle. It's still part of who we are. So we don't really think that we should completely diminish it. Just don't take advantage of it. But yeah.
But to be honest, I really need to the party and play or
Socialize.
and
Yeah.
my music and the schedule, my gigs, and I'm really missing that part.
I tell you what though. So you heard about what happened to Sky, right?
Yeah.
So I was in Sky the day before they closed everything, and I was just like, oh my God, thank God I wasn't there that day because I could have been included in that. That was like, I just really think that like, you know, being out, is quite dangerous now, and people need to be responsible for their actions. But I just didn't really think that like, you know, that it elicited that much effort. The government should be helping the bars and establishments, the restaurants open safely, not to close them. So definitely a lot of things that the government needs to like learn from and do, because it's terrible. I mean, our nightlife is just not going to be the
There's
same. I know, like, yeah, I know that Tim has said that they're going to be opening their clubs in August. So I don't know how would you feel? Would you be wanting to go to a club, or would you be trying to find something else?
Well, I feel really deeply for the nightlife industry just because we're a part of it, and even just growing up in New York City, it was such an important part of my life as well. So seeing not even my friends in New York suffer and everyone in that industry, but even just here and seeing all the local establishments shut down, like Today's Future, No-How, Limbo. It's like one by one, or they're like dropping like flies. You're just like, oh my God, who's next? What's going on for their community? Yeah. It's super, super, super sad. Like I said, that the government can find ways to help this portion of our country, as opposed to shutting them down, and also creating protocols that allow us to stay open, instead of just closing us down, like you said, closing them down. But as for going to a club, I recently watched a webinar with some of the top nightlife industry owners, like the Palace owners, and then Anna from Black Market in 2020, and I think Sam Nicole from Futurist, which is and Unknown Manila. So they had a discussion about, what are the next moves for the nightlife industry and how they're going to open up. What protocols are they going to follow? Are they going to wrap the test at the door? Rapid tests aren't even accurate, apparently. There's all these things. And I don't know if I'm ready to go to like a massive social gathering.
Yeah.
Yes, just because I guess there's still a paranoia lingering in the air. Yeah. But I still don't mind seeing some of my good friends in a room together again at the same time. It's about, I think, interacting with multiple strangers where you're not sure how much you can trust their how safe they've been, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a situation wherein nobody's crossed before, so you can't really say for certain what you should be doing. But if there's something that we should be considering, it's definitely finding places or establishments that have great protocols for sanitary and hygiene, and some safety protocols, and also maybe choosing places that maybe are larger than the others, more space, maybe al fresco, these things. It's definitely going to change, but we definitely do need that virus. So, talking about this kind of makes me a little sad, but, because I do miss the nightlife as well. We all like having a little bit of that. So why don't we go and do the last cocktail just as a closer? It's going to be close. So to end on a good note, to give you guys a little bit of good vibes, let's make that cocktail for happy hour.
Yeah.
So you got the ingredients. So you guys have your soda, and you have a glass for it. You have a nice tall glass, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm gonna get ice.
We're gonna refill our ice. So by the way, speaking of like gatherings and stuff, my best friends in Berlin. It's funny to hear, or it's exciting and it's refreshing to hear how other people in other places of the world are handling, the situation. And in Berlin, she's saying, pretty much things are almost back to normal. Of course, there's still social distancing rules applied, but a lot of open air gatherings and clubs and parties are going on. Just not inside confined closed spaces. So if we can somewhat find a solution for that here, I mean, that'd be ideal.
We're a little bit in a special place right now, but there's definitely hope. But all that hope, also all of the whatever we're experiencing right now will also depend on how I think all the individuals handle it. So we gotta all be careful, and we gotta all do our part. But if you guys want the night scene back, everybody has to do their parts. And please, my gosh, it's a call for the government. Wake up. Not just because there's a pandemic, or not just because there's a virus going around, and you see people trying to support businesses, restaurants and bars. Don't just close them down. Like give some proper guidelines. Give some guidelines on what. Exactly. There's no proper guidelines. They've closed establishments down, and they still haven't done any guidelines. And the solution is not to stop restaurants or bars from operating or restaurants from selling like wine. That's kind of just ridiculous. I mean, come on. I mean, that's not the solution. The solution is to find guidelines on how to make them to how to help them operate and open safely for the employees and for the clients. It's really sad. But let's drink to that, to better days. So let's have to nightlife. Okay, so let's have 60 ml. So I think you guys can have half of that. So I'll do like a 60 ml of this. I'll just do 3 pour.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I'm just gonna fill this up with ice. So this is gonna be it's gonna be a peach, lychee, lemon, whiskey highball, and I think it's just perfect to end this show. Great. Okay, so I have that. I got my lemon, so I just pour in the lemon, just squeeze in the lemon a little bit, and just drop it in here, like so. I have a bit of lychee. I don't have the peaches, but you guys have it, so it's just gonna be yours is gonna taste a little bit better. Just do like a slice of slice of peaches over there, and then for the and then for the lychee, just add 15 ml of lychee liqueur in your glass.
So what's your favorite drink? What do you like to drink the most? Like
I always say that my favorite drink is what is in front of me. I do enjoy a really nice classic Sazerac. I'm a Sazerac girl. So Sazerac is it's rye whiskey with the the green fairy, a bit of that. So that's what I like. A nice old fashioned also. And once in a while, I do like well, not once in a while, but if I can get a hold of it, I'll definitely have like a mezcal old fashioned with me as well. I like straightforward drinks, but for this kind of drinking, easy drinking, but nice and tasty. A nice highball is really, really nice and easy to make at home.
Do I just throw the peaches inside the drink as well?
Yeah. If you can just kind of like muddle the peach a little bit so that it just has a bit more flavor, and that's it. Fill it up in soda.
Soda.
So it's a perfect evening because we have our post workout and now we start more to
right
the night.
Celebration.
What's missing is just your music. Actually, I think that's the only thing that's missing right now.
That's true.
I was telling her.
He almost wanted to play a DJ set during this. I was like, oh, so you're not going to talk or?
I said, okay, so you're gonna be my voice. You can play while we're talking. And she said, oh, but I just gonna talk and you're not gonna talk. Okay, so
Next time, let's plan another one, a different format, and let's do it. More music next time. Okay, so just fill it up. You guys are fine. You don't need to like mix it so much. It's just super simple. Just fill it up with ice and then pour your soda.
All right.
Nice.
And
Sweet.
enjoy.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Cheers.
And cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for guesting. And guys, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Can you please tell the viewers how to again where to see you guys? So I know we have it here flashing down on the screen. So of course we're in Drake Manila. You can follow us also on YouTube. We have that. But check out Christi and Eduardo on Instagram. So please tell them where, when, how.
Yeah, of course. I see what they're flashing down. That's pretty accurate. It's at Christi McGarry. Eduardo's at Eduardo Lara official. We also have our fitness group called Impact. So it's at IMPACK_. So Impact, and that's our fitness group and community. You can find updates on all things fitness when we hold live Zoom workout classes. There's also tips on nutrition and wellness and all that.
I think it's for free.
It's free.
Yeah. So everyone's welcome for all levels.
Besides that, we also have Edu Music. So it's XIDU_music, and that's our DJ social media platform where you can contact us for live sets, since we can't do any in-person sets, but online sets or yeah, so yeah, you can hear us from them, whatever. So we're just our social media on Instagram is pretty good to contact us.
Awesome. So guys, again, thank you so much for guesting on this show. And I hope to see you guys soon. And hopefully I can see you guys in person as well, because I love seeing you guys here on the screen, but it definitely is so much better if we actually had that, real interaction, like real one. So anyway, let's drink to that. Let's drink to health, wellness, balanced life, and what else? To the nightlife.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Drink Manila.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.